really nice on camera. This is literally me waving my flag. I give up. This is a lot of stitches. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Nicole. I run a small business called Fawn and Fern Crochet, and this week we are doing a week of crochet. So this week I'm actually focusing on projects for myself. I know it's kind of weird, I'm not market prepping or anything, but I'm just kind of focusing on projects that I've been working on for myself. I have a lot of whips that need finishing and I'm nowhere near finishing them, so I figured I would take on that as well as learn a couple of new things. By working on projects for myself, I feel like I'm bettering my craft, and I feel like it's just something fun to kind of experiment and try new things. So going off of that, I went to Hobby Lobby today and I got two new crafts to try out this week. The first one is a punch needle kit, which I've tried before, but I was very young when I tried it and I definitely was not doing it right, so I'm gonna try to relearn how to do that. And the other thing that I got is a learn to knit kit, and I'm very excited because I've tried knitting before and it was not for me, but I'm going to try it out today and see how it goes. Tonight's project is going to be to break this bad boy open. It's already pretty late, but I want to break this open and get into it and see what I can learn today. So the set is actually like a lot. It was only $10 and it was on sale, and it comes with 4 different sets of knitting needles, comes with yarn needles, even a crochet hook, interesting, a book on how to knit, a tape measure, a row counter, a stitch holder, knitting needle and stitch gauge, and stitch markers, which I always need, and then last but not least, point protectors. So I'm gonna break this bad boy open tonight and see if I can't try to learn what I'm doing. Football is on tonight, it's Monday night, so this is gonna be my craft today. I have a feeling I'm not gonna do well, and I'll meet back with you guys in a little bit and see how it went. Alright, so it's a couple of hours later and this is all I have to show for it. It's very small, but I'm learning slowly but surely. Definitely not even. What's really tripping me up is just the way of holding the yarn. Like I'm holding it in the wrong hand, like I'm trying to crochet, and it's just really tripping me up. So once I get like the motions down, I think it'll be fine. It's just taking a lot of brain power right now that I feel like I don't have. But these needles are also super long, which isn't really helping my case, but I didn't want to use the ones that are connected yet because that's what I tried to use when I learned how to knit before, and it was really hard and I didn't like it, so I wanted to try like disconnected needles. I don't know the technical terms, but it's fun to learn, so I'm gonna keep trying. I only learned the knit stitch so far, that's what this is. There's obviously a bunch more that I can learn, so I'm gonna keep trucking away at this. This is literally me waving my flag. I give up. I'm just kidding, but for tonight, I think this is good. This is great. I feel like I'm always learning when I'm crocheting, and I love that, but I also feel like doing something else gives me a little bit of a different perspective on crocheting. Like, this has really made me realize how fast I am at crocheting and how much work actually goes into, you know, my craft. I feel like this is something that I will continue to do and learn because it's pretty fun to learn something new. So I'll keep you guys updated on my journey, but I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. And tomorrow I'm gonna probably be working on some crochet stuff, but we'll see if I can fit in any more knitting. Before I go to bed, I wanted to show you guys my most recent crochet project. So I recently made a sweater for the first time. I made the Granny Stitch hexagon sweater, and it turned out a little bit too big and too bulky, but I'm hoping that once I wash it and block it and everything, it'll be okay. But I wanted to make another one that was like a cardigan instead of a sweater because that one I stitched closed at the front and back, and I feel like it kind of like creates a weird seam in the front and back. So I wanted to create a cardigan that's open with like buttons, but I didn't want to do the same the same pattern, so I wanted to do a different one. So I found one that I liked and I decided to try it out because why not? But I'm not very well versed in wearables for crochet, so we're working on it. But this is where I'm at right now. This is the back panel. The bottom is ribbed and then the top is like the stitch. This is a new stitch for me. It's called the extended single crochet. I've never heard of it before, but I really like the pattern. Like, it looks really cute from far away, and I like the ribbing, obviously. That wasn't foreign to me, but This is the color that I chose, and it's worked like in a flat panel, and then you just sew the sides together, so I think that will be interesting. I'm having a hard time keeping my stitch count correct, but I really want it to try to fit and work out, so I've been really tediously trying to keep my count and ripping out rows when it's just not working. So yeah, that's one of the projects I'm working on. I'm also working on a star blanket, which I started last week, I think. I'm not really sure how far I'm gonna be able to get on that. I don't know when I'm gonna run out of yarn, but it's looking good so far. I'll update you guys on that in a little bit as well. I'm also working on a baby blanket just for fun that I actually started like a long time ago, like months and months ago, and it's a single and double crochet kind of pattern, so it's taking me forever, but I really love the way that it's turning out with the yarn that I used. I'll show you guys also in a little bit, but that's something else I want to continue to work on. So I've got those 2 blankets. This I want to try to knit. I'm gonna try to do a punch needle. So I bought that punch needle kit, and this weekend my mom is coming up and I'm so excited. She lives over an hour away, so it's gonna be fun to kind of get together. She is also a crafter. She does cross stitch and she also does like diamond dots, and she loves it. So I think I'm gonna see if we can do like a little craft time this weekend, because we're going to one of the biggest craft shows in the area. It is called the Covered Bridge Festival, and it's like really expensive to do. It's at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds, and it's the week after the Bloomsburg Fair, which is like a big deal. This is like my dream market to go to, but it is so expensive that I don't know if it's really worth it with the craft that I do. So I go every year with my mom, and I'm really excited to go again this year. She's coming up, and we are staying at a hotel together, even though it's not far away from my house. It's just gonna be like a little like staycation getaway, not really, but I'm hoping that we can do some crafts together, so that's why I'm gonna try to save that punch needle for that. But I'm gonna take you guys with me to that craft show because I think it's gonna be really fun. And there's some vendors there that I literally always buy from because I love them, and they just have such unique crafts. So I think it'll be cool to share and take you guys along with me on that little weekend trip that's literally 10 minutes from my house. So I'm gonna call it a night here. I'll check in with you guys probably tomorrow or the next day with some updates on these projects. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Today has been one heck of a day, but I am ready to get started on some crochet stuff. So last night and today I worked a little bit more on my sweater that I showed you guys last night, the tan one, the cardigan that I'm making. And I've never made this pattern before, but it, like I said, it's worked flat in one panel. So this is what it looks like right now. These are the arms. They're worked just flat off of the main body panel. And this is the back. It has the ribbing on the bottom, and then it's a cropped cardigan, so it's pretty short, so that's why you can see it's pretty short up to the arms. I'm hoping I didn't make it too short, but we'll see. So the arms are worked like this, and then there's a cuff added onto the end, and then this goes into like a neck hole at the top. So I've got quite a bit of a ways to go, but I got quite a bit done, so that's good. So now I'm ready to tackle my craft room. This needs to be cleaned so badly. I have let this go for about a week now after my market, and I just need to get it done because it is so cluttered you can't even walk through there. There is stuff from my market everywhere. For my last market, my parents brought a lot of things up from their house so that I can store them here for the rest of my markets. My next market is at home with my parents, but I don't need any of my materials. Everything is provided. It's an indoor market. And I think I'm gonna sign up for a market in December as well, but that one is up here and it requires all of my stuff. I need my canopy and tables and everything like that. It is with the same people that I did my last market with. So if you haven't seen that market vlog, go check it out. It is chaotic. It is a roller coaster of emotions, but I ended up being very successful at the market, surprisingly. So I think I decided to do their market in December. It is outdoors, but I think I'm gonna give it a try since I did so well at the last market. But anyways, getting back on track, my craft room needs cleaning. I'm gonna clean up as much as I can. I'm definitely not gonna get through everything. Whatever I'm motivated to do, I'm just gonna do, and when I'm done, I'm done. And hopefully I get further than just a portion of the floor. I want to be at least able to walk through it. My boyfriend has started using that room as well because he makes fishing poles. He like gets blanks and then makes them, customizes them and everything, and he's been doing that recently. So I want to make sure that he's able to use it too and it's clean and not just thrown with a bunch of stuff. Also, side note, we are at 150 subscribers on this channel and I only have posted 3 videos so far. So thank you guys so much for the support. It is so exciting to make a community and have people be commenting and liking and subscribing and wanting to follow this journey. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you watching today. So thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe below, like the video and leave a comment and follow me on this journey. Enough of that plug. I'm gonna go clean and I'll meet you guys back here in a little bit. I did it. The craft room is finally at least partially clean. You can walk through it. There's room on my desk. Everything is a little bit more in order. So now it's on to projects for the rest of the night. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do, so I'll have to keep you guys updated. Welcome back. It is Friday now. I haven't checked in a little bit because I honestly haven't gotten much done. I haven't had a lot of time to crochet at all, really. So this is all I got done. I added a couple rows to my sweater here, and I'm honestly thinking this is gonna be way too short, but like, it's fine. I'll see if it fits like I always do, and it never does, but it's fine. I haven't made a lot of progress on my personal projects that I was trying to pursue, but I have knitted a little bit more. I casted off my first little square and I went on Instagram and Threads and I asked people for some tips. So one of the tips was to use a thicker yarn. So last night I started, or 2 nights ago, I started with this thicker yarn and it looks so much better. Like, it looks a little bit neater. I just started it and I think the tension is really tight, but it's really soft, and this is a cotton yarn that I have just never used and I've had it for years, so I was like, might as well make like a little square. So I just did 20 stitches across and it's looking good so far. I'm honestly fine with how it's turning out. It looks better than the other one. There's less mistakes, but I haven't learned the purl stitch yet. I've only learned the knit, so that's where I'm at with this. I feel like I'm getting better. It's getting more natural. Everybody on Instagram and Threads told me to do the continental style of knitting where you hold the yarn in your left hand. So I'm gonna try that out. I tried it before and I didn't really know what I was doing, so I'm gonna need to watch some YouTube videos because I was originally just like slowly looping it around as I went, which was working. It was just probably super inefficient and slow, so whatever. So I've got that going for me. I've got my sweater project, and I haven't worked very much on any of the other ones, like the blanket for myself or the baby blanket that I have. And I think I'm gonna put those projects on hold and just switch gears to a small business mode for a minute. I've decided to sign up for another market, so I'm 100% doing it. I need to put the down payment in this weekend. It is $50 and it's at the same place I did my last market at, which is in Danville. They closed a whole street for us and I was successful at my last one despite the rain, so I think I should be successful at this one as well. Right before that, I have another market, but it's in my hometown, so usually there's a lot of crocheters there for some reason. But I have 2 tables at this event, which is exciting, and people say that it's really busy, so I'm excited for that. But I know I need a lot more inventory than what I have, and I know I need to start thinking about that as soon as possible since I don't have a lot of time to crochet besides the weekends. So I think tonight the goal is to start planning all of the inventory that I want to have for the holiday season and kind of plan out what I'm gonna need to make each week/weekend to meet that inventory goal. I got my iced tea. I got my Dunkin' iced tea, which is literally my fuel. I had a coffee this morning from Dunkin'. I went back and got a tea after work, so I probably won't check back in tonight, so I'll meet you guys tomorrow, and maybe I'll put in some clips of me doing some small business things now. This is how far I am on the star blanket. This is taking me a good amount of time. and I'm using all scrap yarn that I've had for like years and years and I just need to get rid of. And I thought these colors were not gonna go that well together, but they actually look really good on camera. The one is like, this one is kind of variegated, so like sometimes it's like white and sometimes it's like this blue, so, but I really like the way it's turning out. This one I have been working on for months and it's almost done, like kind of. I have a couple more rows to do across, like this is worked like long ways across, like this way, and I have a couple more rows to do in that, and then I just have a border left to do on it. And I was originally just making this, I think I was making it for a gift for somebody, and then I was like, this is taking too long, and I actually really love the colors, and I think I've only used one skein so far, and I have more, but I really like the way that it turned out, and I was like, I want to keep this, like, maybe I'll have kids in the future and want to give this to them, or maybe I'll just keep it as like a prized possession for no reason. I've got a bunch of projects started and none of them finished, so we're gonna work on some of them today. See what I can get done. I like to bring personal projects to markets as well because I don't like to work on inventory right there unless I have to. I've done that before where like chickens are selling out and I was right next to my house, so I had someone bring some yarn down and make some chickens and they sold immediately. But usually I like to just bring something that I can do for myself and relax. That's why I like this kind of blanket, because it's just a repetitive stitch and I can just do it and not even think about it. The star blanket is starting to be the same way because it's a repeat all the way around. I just need to like learn the repeat. The sweater is a little bit of a different story, but it's fairly easy because it's one kind of stitch. It's just in like a pattern every so often. It's like 18 rows here and 10 rows here. So usually the projects are like fairly simple. I can't usually bring amigurumi with me somewhere where I'm like stopping and starting, because I can't, like if someone's talking to me and I'm in the middle of a row, I can't just set it down and then pick it up and figure out where I am. Like my brain just shuts down. Like I don't know why. So that's why I like to bring those to markets. I just feel like it's easier, but usually people ask me like, oh, are you selling that? And I'm like, oh, no, back off. That's enough talking. I'm gonna get to crocheting for the night and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm very excited for my excursion tomorrow with my mom, and I'll keep you guys posted. So my mom and I are at the hotel, and I'm going to show you guys what we got from the festival. We got a bunch of snacks. We got Dutch apple crisp snack mix, dark pretzels, nonpareils, and like Muddy Buddy mix, all from Sweets by Denise. I got this metal sculpture. I get one of these every single year, and this time I got the weight lifter for my boyfriend for Christmas. So Cody, if you're watching this, stop watching. This is by, let me see, Roland's Metal Art. I have, what do I have? I have an artist, I have a golf cart, I have now the weightlifter and a fly fisherman, that we have a whole collection of these and I love them. Next I got two pictures, and these are so cute. These are from Acorn Whimsy, and he has a whole collection of photos where he sets up these little acorn guys in different ways. So, oops, this one goes down. So I have a fisherman and a golfer, and my mom, wow, you're so prepared. My mom got a little acorn guy reading. I love this one. And She got a calendar with a bunch of different ones in here. What else? What's a good one? Oh my god, I love this one. He's catching snowflakes. Here's his business card. He's so cool. I got these earrings. I got them on clearance, so they were only like $6, and they're really pretty, and I feel like they match my aesthetic. The last thing I got was hand-spun yarn, which I have never had before and I've never worked with. This one is 100% alpaca yarn. Leave some comments down below what I should make out of this yarn. But I got brown. My mom was like, oh, look, there were so many different colors, and I decided to get brown. But I like it, so. These are alcohol-infused cupcakes, because my mom loves alcohol. Oh, jeez. Warning, if you're related to me, please don't watch this video. Specifically, if you're my uncle, stop watching this video, click away. My mom got this lasered wood. It's a wood sign, and it says it's a Philly thing, because he lives in Philly. Isn't that cute? It's like raised. And she got a little stand for it, too. This, my mom has been eyeing these up for years, and I think, last year you got a turkey table runner. This year she got a snowman. It's felt. And it's sewed together and it has cute little eyes. This one was my favorite. I also like the turkey one, but. And the last thing my mom got is this super cute gnome. He's so cute. She said she glued the eyes on last minute, and that's my favorite part. And it has a jingle bell on the back. So this is like the perfect little Christmas decor. I think the legs look like hearts, and I think that's cute too. But that's all we got at the craft show. It was really big, and there were a good amount of crocheters there, right? I feel like there were a good amount. 5 or 6 maybe, but none of them were plushie focused. They were all like wearable focused, which is interesting because I feel like every other market we've been at, they are all plushie based. But it is a really expensive market to join. But she said that they were there on Thursday. So is it a 4-day?
Yes, Thursday through Sunday.
Oh, I didn't know that. So it is a 4-day market, not a 3-day market like I thought. So maybe that's something I'll look into in the future, but we'll see. Okay, one more thing I forgot to show. I got soap. My mom got this for me as a gift. Thanks, Mom. I got soap, and hopefully my boyfriend doesn't use it all. Update on my sweater. The sleeves are coming along, but like I said before, it's worked in a panel, so I'm at the part where the neckline is coming. So I started this side. So I guess it's gonna be a panel on this side, and then a panel on this side, because it's gonna be open in the front. So currently working on the right panel. I started the neckline, and this is my main project that I'm going to work on tonight. I don't think I brought any other crochet. I brought punch needle to try to learn that too, and I brought my knitting stuff, so very ambitious. It's not like I'm going to be here forever, but it's fine. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. We are currently at the fire pit. I'm crocheting with my lights.
I'm relaxing with some wine.
I'm finally back home. I had a great time over this past weekend with my mom. I'm really happy that I was able to take you guys with me. The market was very fun. I honestly didn't make as much progress as I thought I would this week with crocheting, which is kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. I do think now that I need to focus on market prepping, so I'm probably going to be starting market prepping this week. Seeing as my market is literally only, what did I say, 6 weeks away, I think, I definitely need to get on that. I just got another custom order as well, and I still have one that I need to finish up, so today I'm going to be finishing that up. I also need to kind of organize all of my projects and figure out where I'm going to be putting them, and needless to say, I have a lot to do. I think I'm going to end it here for this week. I'm so sorry it wasn't very eventful in crocheting, but at least I got to take you guys to a market that is literally my dream and that I really want to go to. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This channel has literally grown so much over the past 2 weeks. It is incredible, and I thank you guys so much for tuning in to my small business journey. If you want to continue to see videos like this, watch me market prep, and then go to my next market, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. While you're down there, like and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.